you hear me, Sarah?
Yes, I can hear you.
Sorry about that. I
It's all
bumped,
right.
I bumped it. How have you been?
Good. How was your time in the pandemic time?
Yeah, I mean, like everyone, weird, weird time, but we were so lucky here, and I live not in a big city, so we didn't lose our freedom and I was home with my family. So we've got a big house, so it was okay. How about with you? How was it with you?
Um, well, was the same. So I was with my family. Fortunately, I was in my hometown. So I was with my parents and my dogs. And actually, in Colombia, it's pretty hard. No, it's not like Australia, but yeah, because here the social problems is difficult right now. Financial situations, long distance. I mean, well, it's just you, no? It's like if you are to be happy, it's okay. But here is more complicated. It's not like
Yeah,
other places in the world, especially
yes,
Australia. That is amazing. All my friends were really, really happy. So,
yes.
well, actually, my sister, she's living in German, but for that time, actually, she was in New York when everything was complicated and difficult. She was living there in a flat, like 1 meter for 1 meter. So,
Oh, yeah.
no, it was completely difficult for her. Was hard,
It
actually.
was
Yeah.
hard. Yeah, I had a few friends in New York as well who were just so, especially right at the beginning because it was they were very early as well. It was
Exactly, because
yeah,
in New York was explosive. Was one day normal, the other one was like 1,000 of people
yeah,
was die. So
yeah.
yeah, nobody's happening. It's not like you have a manual or something to understand how to manage.
Yes,
No, it was like nothing to do.
yeah.
Yeah, but fortunately I'm happy. My family is completely. Um, we didn't have a COVID at the moment, so my parents already have the vaccine. So for us, I'm
Important,
really
yeah,
lucky, actually. Yeah.
yeah.
Um, yeah, I'm working, expecting what is happening when borders will be open, and actually, we can talk with our students today about what Australian government is looking for, how can we manage this kind of situation, how Southern Cross University could offer to the students, how to apply, how can to study online, the new embassy regulations, like promotional to the students to go to Australia, because now. For example, Canada and Europe are open for us,
Mm,
but Australia no.
yeah. Makes it
So
really difficult, doesn't it? Yeah,
yeah, we need to introduce our students to go to Australia. So why Australia is the best ones?
yeah,
Why Australia at the moment they don't have COVID? You don't have COVID. I mean, in the whole territory. Why Australia is the best one? Why we working hard for Australia? We know that the borders are not open at the moment, so Australian government is I don't know. They are trying to working hard. Slowly, I think, I'm not sure, Christine, but slowly, like a small programs to receive students. So the students wants to know most of this kind of stuff, how the university, Southern Cross University, could promote the students, how can we encourage the students to go to Southern Cross. So, yeah.
yeah. I'll do my best. And look, and if I go off track, you can help me. I don't speak Spanish, so you're going to help me with translating as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, yeah. Yes, right. That's the reason that I'm here.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. It was so nice to see a friendly face because I didn't know what to expect. You do
No,
some.
I like your style. You have new look, actually.
Sorry.
Do you have new look?
New look? I don't know. Maybe. This is my new COVID look.
Ah, okay. Yes, I see. You look younger. You look like, oh my God, Christine, you have new look.
No.
Actually, I miss you. I miss you, all of you guys.
It's the video filter. Very good video filter.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. I'll always remember you, beautiful blue eyes.
Thank you, gorgeous. Thank you. Yeah. So, how's today been? This is the last session. So, how's it? Because it's a big experiment, I suppose, for you guys as well. Has it been?
Yeah, exactly. Actually, our first fair was in Guatemala on April, and I was experimenting because Australian option fairs, like a 5,000 people every fair. That is crazy. I don't know. This time is completely different because we received 1,000 people registered, more than 1,000. Actually, one 1,200 people registered from whole South America, from Ecuador, Peru, Argentina, Chile, and we started the fair at 1 p.m. in Bogota's time. And look at now, it's almost 9 p.m. and we have 152 people alive at the moment. I mean,
Yeah.
sharing food stands, wherever. Yeah.
Yeah. I woke up this morning and I had a look, and I think when we started, there was like maybe 500, maybe less. Was it about?
Really?
Yeah. I woke up early and I'm like, okay, because I didn't know what to expect. So I looked online and I watched Philip's talk.
Oh, okay. Oh my God, you're workaholic.
Well, and then I logged off and had breakfast. So.
Christina, hello everyone. We have students in our session. Thank you for coming. The people who is watching us from somewhere in South America. Welcome to the Southern Cross University from Australia. We are really happy. We are really proud to receive our representative from the university, Christine, that this is your home. You are always more than welcome, and the students is expecting for you. Welcome, Christine.
Yeah, no, Sarah, thanks so much, and it's wonderful to see you again, and thank you to Australian Options and everyone who's been involved with putting on today's, and it's great to have everyone in line. Please feel free to put any questions if you have chat questions at all. My name's Christine Martin from Southern Cross University, and it's a warm welcome for you today. I know that it's been a long day and it's coming to the end of the day, and I'm happy to be the lucky last presenter for today. So thank you for taking time to join. Today, I'm going to talk a little bit about studying in Australia, studying at Southern Cross University, introduce some of the programs, and also talk a little bit about the situation at the moment and where we might be at the moment. So, like I said, feel free to put in any chat questions. I've also said to Sarah to let me know if there's anything that anyone's curious from. Sarah, will we try and do the presentation, or should I just talk? Will I try and load up the...
Yes, we can try your presentation, of course.
So let me just see. I'm just going to share a screen if I can, and then share a window. Share. Can you see that, Sarah? Can you see anything, Sarah? Okay, great. And does that view look okay? Can you see?
Yes, it's perfect.
Okay, I might not do full screen because I didn't like it before when I did it, but so
Okay, that's fine.
this way. So before I start, I'd just like to let you know that today I am on the Bundjalung Nation, which is the Aboriginal Indigenous nation, and it's the Widjabul people of the Bundjalung Nation. And I pay my respects to the people of this land where I am presenting today. And I understand that the land that I'm on was Aboriginal land before and still is at this moment. And I pay respects to the elders. So thank you for allowing me to do that. That's an Australian custom, just to acknowledge the amazing Indigenous people of Australia and all that they bring to our country. So just to start, who are we? Southern Cross University is maybe a little different to some of the other unis that you've heard from today. We're a really young university. We're what's called a Gen Y, and we're one of the top universities in the world in this area. So we're quite young, innovative. We're looking at new areas of study and new places, new ways of studying. We are a very good university for student support. Also, student employability is very important to our students and very important for us. And we are always very strong in international student support, whether that be here in Australia or offshore. Now, before I dive in and sort of tell you where we are and a bit more about Southern Cross, I thought it's good to just, usually at this time of year, I would actually be over in Colombia and standing there presenting with you and available for your questions. But at the moment, due to COVID-19, I'm here in Australia, and we're not able to travel at the moment due to the Australian borders. However, as international students, you are able to study, and we have a number of our international cohort, quite a few, who are studying online, offshore with us. We're very lucky at Southern Cross University. We've done online studies for a very long time with our Australian students, and we're quite a leader in that area. So we've been able to transition. Of course, all of our international students who are offshore at the moment, they really hope that they can come to Australia to study with us when the borders open. So they are waiting for that time, but in the interim, they are able to study online. Now, of course, not every program is suitable to be taught online. Things like nursing and some of our health programs are not able, but many of our programs are available, particularly our business programs, programs in leadership. Some of our engineering programs are available online from offshore, but others are not. So I can talk to you if you are looking at a particular program, whether that's available online from offshore or whether you need to wait until the borders are open. Unfortunately, the Australian government hasn't told us when the Australian borders will open. We don't have a timeline for that. But please be sure that all of the universities in Australia are working on a plan and working very closely with our state governments and our federal government to work on a plan to make it safe for international students to return to Australia. Because we have a really low level of COVID in Australia at the moment, we've been extremely lucky, but this does mean that it's going to take us a little longer to reopen. But when we are open, it will be a wonderful environment and a safe environment for students to return to. Sarah, did you have any questions or anything you wanted to sort of me to add while we're on that point?
I don't have any question.
Look, something that students are a bit curious about is, why would I study my course online from offshore at the moment. And the Australian government has provided some clarity so that students who are able to start a program online offshore are able to apply for their student visa and able to get that. And that will then also allow them, when they graduate, to still apply for their post-study work visa, which is an amazing opportunity that the Australian government provides for graduates of programs that are 2 years or longer, where students can actually practice in their area and work in the area for a couple of years after they have completed their program. And we are lucky at Southern Cross University. We are in a beautiful regional area, and there are benefits to studying at a regional university as well, with regard to your post-study work visa. So you can have a chat to the Australian option team a little about that and the right options for you. Just to talk, while we're talking about being in a beautiful regional area, you're probably wondering, where is Southern Cross University? It's not named after a city, or we're actually named after the brightest constellation in the southern sky that you can see from Australia, the Southern Cross. And that's part of us being a really young university. We are on the east coast of Australia, and we're an Australian government university, and we have 3 main campuses. At the beautiful Gold Coast, which many of you will know, it's got the most famous beaches in Australia, wonderful lifestyle. We have many students from Latin America and Colombia coming to our beautiful place at the Gold Coast, because it offers a really nice lifestyle in terms of being close to the beach and fresh air, lots of room to move around, but also close to shopping, Brisbane City, Gold Coast City, nightlife, lots of great restaurants.
Christine, sorry. About Gold Coast. Gold Coast is one of our most beautiful cities in Australia. And so how we talk about the students, a little bit more about Gold Coast lifestyle and how they can work there with the student visa at the moment, how the situation after pandemic is right now there, because actually in Australia hard Gold Coast. It's our favorite destination. So I'm pretty sure the students that is watching us at the moment, so they would like to know a little bit more about Gold Coast and lifestyle.
Sure, and look, I think that's really something that we can offer at Southern Cross University. So the campus itself is our newest campus, and it's on the southern end of the Gold Coast. So it's about 30 minutes on a bus from Surfers Paradise, and it is literally across the road from the beach. So can you see in the photo that is on the far left here, you can see a building that's got some blue and yellow. Can you see that, Sarah? That is our campus. So you can.
Oh my God!
Yeah. So we are right on the beach. So
no way! Oh my God! No, I can't believe it.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful campus. It's just in an amazing spot in terms of lifestyle. So you can see the beautiful mountains in the background. It's right next to the airport, the Gold Coast Airport. So you can literally walk to the airport. So it's a really great location in terms of being able to get around, but also in terms of jobs. We are in the airport tourism precinct within the Gold Coast. So most of our students will find a part-time job in tourism. That is probably the most, it's the easiest job for students to be able to get. And at the moment,
Actually,
there's a big
sorry,
demand.
Christy. Actually, we promote Southern Cross University for tourism because it's the flag of the university, the flag of the university. Sorry about my pronunciation, but I really understand why. Because you
Yes,
are in the middle of everything.
yeah.
How the view, I mean, I'm in shock.
Yeah, I mean, look, for us, I think our students love the location because it really can give them an amazing lifestyle. I mean, for students, they want to study and do really well, and that's extremely important. But it's also important that you can have a good lifestyle so that when you leave the classroom, you can relax, you can be healthy, you can look after your physical, and we all know at the moment how important that is, to look after your physical, mental well-being, and also that there's career opportunities. And I think our campus is quite unique in that. We're not so our Gold Coast campus isn't a big campus that like our Lismore campus that has, so it's got 3 large multi-story buildings. But it focuses really, like you said, on business, entrepreneurship, aviation, supporting the tourism industry. So those areas that are connected to the local area. Another really important program we do at the Gold Coast area, the Gold Coast campus, is our health programs, and that's somewhere that we're seeing growing interest from our students, is in the health and well-being area. And that is also an area where students are able to get part-time work as well, is supporting within the health area. So in nursing and in many of the programs that are aligned with allied health. And they are the 2 key programs that we offer at the Gold Coast. We also have English language program and a full English language centre at the campus. So students can, if your English is not at the right level yet, you can get your English up and then start your program. All international students are able to work for at least 20 hours per week and 40 hours over the holiday periods and down periods. And in some circumstances, that's being increased as well with the Australian government around tourism and some of the areas of demand. So that's something that's quite exciting as well. So students are able to work and get some experience whilst they study, and also put some money towards their cost of living. Another key thing about the Gold Coast is it is financially easier than maybe being in Sydney or Melbourne. So the cost of living is a little lower in the Gold Coast area than it would be in Sydney or Melbourne or some of the really big cities. I also need to mention that Southern Cross University, being young and innovative, also keep our fees very affordable. So we do have some of the most affordable fees in Australia for our university. And at the moment, due to COVID, we are offering scholarships for students from Colombia and from Latin America to help support. We know that this is a difficult time and financially it's difficult, and also maybe starting your program online is not ideal for many students. So we have got a scholarship in place as well as competitive fees. Our scholarship is 8,000 Australian dollars per year for students doing their program, and that is applied for every year of your program.
So how is that, Christine? Sorry, how is that?
So how do they get that scholarship?
Yes, please.
So that is automatically applied for students who are from Latin America. So we know that this is a difficult time, and your region has had a difficult time. So we automatically, so students just need to apply for the scholarship at the time that they apply for Southern Cross University, and we will automatically apply that scholarship to their offer letter. So they'll see that immediately when they get their offer letter. They'll see the scholarship applied. So generally our fees are around, for 1 year program, around 29,000 Australian dollars. So we will, when they see the yearly fee, that will be reduced by $8,000. So it'll end up being around $21,000, depending which degree you do, but around 21,000 Australian dollars. So it's quite competitive and really gives students a help. To get that, to continue to receive that scholarship, students do need to be successful. So they do need to pass all of their subjects. But I think it's quite motivating for students to know, okay, if I pass all my subjects, then I will continue to receive my scholarship. So as long as you continue to pass all of your subjects, you will continue to receive that scholarship for the life of your program.
Sorry, Christine, to interrupt you. I have three questions for you. The first one is any special requirement to apply for this kind of a scholarship?
No.
Or just the offer letter?
The only they need to fill in a scholarship application form. So that the student does need to put that in with their application, and they'd be applying for the diversification scholarship.
Okay.
They're applying for that diversification scholarship. Okay. All they need to do is apply, and on their passport, it must show that they are from Latin America.
Okay. Well,
and the third thing,
really good news for us.
The third thing that, of course, if they want to keep receiving it, so it's applied each semester to their fees, they need to keep passing. But I think, students, your students from your region are great students, and so they won't have a problem in, as long as they apply themselves to their studies, they'll be able to meet that requirement of passing all those units, and they'll automatically receive that scholarship.
Okay, great. My second question is for any kind of special programs?
No. The only programs that it's not applied to are our diploma programs. So our programs where you might need to do a diploma of health to get into nursing, or a diploma of business. So if your academic scores or English is not quite at the right level and you need to do some sort of program to enter in, then the diversity scholarship is not available, but you can apply for the regional scholarship, the $5,000 scholarship, if you do need a pathway. If you apply straight into an undergraduate program or directly into a postgraduate program, and the program is a minimum of 1 year in length, so it must be a 1 year program at least, then you will receive the $8,000 scholarship if you are from Latin America.
Okay, great. My last question, Christine, is this kind of scholarship is for undergraduate programs or for master's degree or for PhDs?
It's only for undergraduate and postgraduate programs, but not for our research programs. There are other scholarships around research, but this particular diversity scholarship is only for undergraduate and postgraduate coursework programs.
Okay, that's awesome. Well, Christine, I'm going to speak in Spanish.
Yes.
So we have people interested. Hola chicos, buenas noches. Gracias por conectarse a la Universidad de Southern Cross University en Australia. con sedes en la hermosa ciudad de Gold Coast, con espectaculares campus universitarios que tenemos de vista de clases las playas y tenemos las montañas. Eh, Estamos con nuestra representante Christine Martin, que nos está hablando básicamente de las ofertas laborales que encontramos en la ciudad de Gold Coast y nos está contando en este momento sobre las becas universitarias que tiene la Universidad de Southern Cross University para que ustedes puedan participar. Por favor, hagan todas las preguntas que quieran hacernos. En este momento, Cristina nos está explicando que tenemos becas de $8,000 para el primer año académico en la Universidad de Southern Cross University para los programas que ustedes quieran aplicar, excepto enfermería. Son becas supremamente interesantes. Aquí tenemos a Felipe Marín, quien está muy interesado en estudiar en esta universidad y llevarse una de las becas que la universidad tiene solamente por ser latinoamericanos y son becas de pandemia. Entonces, es muy fácil aplicar, solamente es querer estudiar en la universidad, hay que tener muy buen perfil académico. Y mantenerse durante el promedio que la universidad y la carrera requieren para continuar. No sé si alguien quiera hacernos una pregunta especial para Cristín, quien estaba muy atenta a escucharnos, teniendo en cuenta que nuestro tiempo está próximo a finalizarse y de alguna manera quieran interactuar, cómo participar en estas becas, que nos quieren preguntar. ¿Desde qué ciudad nos escriben? ¿Desde qué país nos escriben? Pregúntenos, es una universidad que está muy enfocada en todo lo que tiene que ver en turismo, es una de las banderas fuertes que maneja la universidad. Nos sentimos muy orgullosos que la Universidad de Southern Cross University tiene tan buenos beneficios para nosotros los latinoamericanos. Christine, I have one question.
Yes.
How about the pathway? How about the English requirement for the university to the specific program? How the university works with Latin American people with that? How can we get it? How can we apply? What we need it? Well, benefits, English. How is the English language center?
Certainly. I can tell you a little bit about that. So let me just find some information. So the English language program, here. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to find, maybe here. No. Okay, I won't worry about it. Okay, so we do have an English language college on campus at our Lismore and our Gold Coast campuses. So this is fantastic. It means that if students were wanting to take an English for academic purpose pathway to the university, they can apply and then take English with us. We do offer for Latin American students through our English language program a program of $240 per week at the moment. Now, of course, that can be difficult to do online from offshore with the time frame, with the time zone. So that is something that can be a little bit difficult. But we also do offer, students can take a number of different tests. So we will accept a lot of different tests, IELTS, TOEFL, and of course there are, we also allow students at the moment to take the Duolingo test because it can be difficult to get to testing centres. So there's a number of ways that students can get into the university and show their proof of English. Did that answer your question, Sarah?
Southern Cross University has a special English test for Latin American students to know their level, their English level, sorry, and and if this program is available for the pathway to the higher education.
That's right. So students can do an SCU college English test, and then if you take that test and we then assess how many weeks of English for academic purposes you will need, and then we will give you a pathway into your bachelor program. So whether that's, maybe you've received an IELTS, you want to do the Bachelor of Business in Enterprise, and you've received an IELTS, or you do the test with us and we see, okay, you've got equivalent to maybe an IELTS 5.5. So that means that you need to do 10 weeks of English online to qualify to get into that program. You don't need to take an IELTS. There's no charge to do that test. And we do offer a discounted rate to do that program, and it is available online, so you can take classes online. We just have to work out if the time zone would suit when the classes are. So that can be the tricky thing, but generally the classes are held in the morning, which can sometimes be suitable because it's the evening for you, but it depends a little bit on your schedule. Does that help, Sarah?
That's fantastic. That was my question.
And to schedule that test, the students can put in an application with you and then request a test, and we can arrange that test through Australian Options helping us to run that test. So they just need to let you know.
Okay, great. Give me a second. Bueno, vamos a ver si tenemos más preguntas para Christine que nos puedan hacer, teniendo en cuenta que nos quedan pocos minutos para finalizar la sesión. De la hermosa ciudad de Gold Coast, la Universidad de Southern Cross University, quien también tiene la opción del programa de estudiar inglés en la universidad. Se hace un examen completamente gratuito, sin ningún costo, donde va a determinar el nivel de inglés al que perteneces para poder continuar con el programa de ELICOS o inglés hasta finalizarlo y poder ingresar al programa de educación superior. Si alguien tiene alguna pregunta, es el momento de hacerla. Vamos a dar por terminar la sesión en contados minutos, entonces estamos muy pendientes si alguien quiere hacer una última pregunta. Well, Christine, we would like to know for the last minutes that is already finished the session, if you want to tell us a little bit something about the James Cook University. I know the time is we would like hours for everyone, but now is a limited time. But the last thing that you want to tell us about Southern Cross University to motivate our students to go to Australia?
Sure thing. Look, I think Southern Cross University is a young, dynamic university. We are very open to finding the best pathway for students. We're not a huge university. We're not a huge university in the middle of the city. We are a smaller university, and our international students tell us something that they love about it is they're very well supported, and they find a great community. There is a wonderful community in our local area, and within the university, they feel supported and are able to achieve their academic goals. We, as a smaller university, have beautiful locations. Today, we've talked about the Gold Coast, but we also have a wonderful campus in Lismore in the middle of the rainforest, and also at Coffs Harbour in the near the ocean, and each of our campuses has a special point. So the Gold Coast is business and IT and enterprise and health. in Lismore, we're very strong in our research in environmental science, so marine, engineering, environmental sciences, arts, music. So looking for really solutions for future problems. We also have a wonderful health program here in Lismore as well. And at Coffs Harbour, we have some very specialised programs in areas like psychology, so again, health and nursing, midwifery, and also in marine science. So I think what we offer students is a wonderful lifestyle, great support, and also a really economical and achievable way to get to university. So we want the university to be accessed by students. We want students to be able to achieve that. So we keep our prices of our courses as low as we're able to, and at the moment we're trying to support students by providing scholarships. I think that any of your students who decide to study at Southern Cross University, who are maybe not looking, if you're looking for a university in the middle of Sydney or Melbourne, we're probably not the right university. But if you're looking for a university in a beautiful location with a great community and a great lifestyle with really strong academic programs, I think we're a great choice.
Oh, that's awesome. Christine, we have a question from David Rosero.
Sure.
He's asking about water treatment or something.
What is he asking? Hang on, I'm going to stop sharing so I can see.
Water treatment.
Water treatment. Is that right?
Yep, that's right.
That's right. Okay, so we offer within our environmental science and undergraduate or postgraduate? Postgraduate. Okay.
Postgraduate.
Postgraduate. So we don't offer a postgraduate program, particularly in water treatment, but there may be research options within that area. So we don't have a coursework program in that water, specifically in water treatment, but we do have research opportunities in that particular area. We also are just in the process of redeveloping some new programs within postgraduate environmental science, so there may be options. And David, if you're interested in the research area, you can reach out through Sarah, and we're happy to provide some information on academics in that area.
I think David is happy with your answer, and so we hope David can write his email and phone number and see where is he write us, so to know about David and offer David the scholarships that Southern Cross University has for everyone. Christine, our time is finished. It's really short time for everyone, but well, we are doing our effort. Thank you, Christine, for your time. It's really important for us. We are really proud to receive you here in our Australian Option Fair in Colombia 2020 semester. So thank you for coming. Thank you for the information. Thank you for the scholarships for Latin American people. We are really, really happy.
Sarah, thank you so much for hosting this great event today to help students during this difficult time. And I'm really proud to be part of it. And I hope it's not too long before I can come and visit you again. And
thank you, Christine. Thank you for your time.
Stay safe. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.